Hello, and welcome back to the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talk show on the planet. You're watching Daily Dive. It is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. I am your host, Michael Carvelis in Guyton, Georgia. Producer Joe is behind the scenes in Banditland, New York. We are live on 12 Ounce Sports via Twitter/X and YouTube. Subscribe to the 12 Ounce Sports channel for other great shows and live sports. On today's awesome show, got a lot of goalie talk, big goalie show today. I'm going to get into Green Machine. Frank Scigliano is underrated. Sick is for the birds. Rochester's life without Rylan Hartley. And of course, the power rankings, the first one of this season, minus Producer Joe. Shame, but I'll explain that later. Before we get today's show started, we want to let you know that we are presented by tickets.12ouncesports.com. That's tickets.numbers 12 letters ozsports.com. Get your National Lacrosse League tickets for less by going to that website. They include every sport and all your favorite artist concerts, not to mention Broadway and theater. Tickets.12ouncesports.com. Without further ado, let's get into our first segment. Cyborg. No, not Cyborg. Green Machine. That's right. Frank Scigliano is the Green Machine. And why has this come up? Because I'll say it again. The game against Albany, you're looking at the reason why the game was won for the Rush. It wasn't Robert Church. It was not Ryan Keenan. It was not even Brock Haley, who just was named Rookie of the Week in the National Lacrosse League. No, it was Frank Scigliano, who had 49 saves. Listen, everyone can go all like berserk and get soaked over Zach Higgins of Ottawa. But we're fooling ourselves because Ottawa played a very injured Rock team. This guy played Albany plus Dyson Williams and went to overtime for 7 minutes and allowed 9 goals. Come on, man. That is literally 67 minutes of lacrosse without 10 goals. Not field lacrosse, we're talking box lacrosse. Frank Scigliano did that. And I know the story on Frank Scigliano. He couldn't get it done the postseason. And I'll be honest with you, folks, with Chris Origlieri breathing down my neck, I don't know if I would be able to do well either. Now, that's not an excuse. The point is, Frank Scigliano is very good. I already showed the Cyborg, by the way. But Frank Scigliano is very good. And we need to stop pretending like this guy is not a top 10 goalie or even a top 8 goalie every week. Like, are there some nights where he's the 8th ranked goalie? Yeah. There's some nights where he's the 3rd or 4th? Yeah. Some nights where he's the best and he wins our first star of the weekend on this show. Listen, again, you can have Zach Higgins with Ottawa. I know that's a sexy pick right now. 37 saves on 42 shots faced. Frank Scigliano wishes he faced only 42 shots against Albany. Again, stop playing yourself. This is not an anti-Zach Higgins segment, by the way. This is a pro-Frank Scigliano segment. This guy is amazing. He is your side. Look at this thing. He's coming to get you and your favorite scorer. Dyson Williams went 1 of 9. That ain't no rookie mistake. That's the Green Machine. And Frank Scigliano, I salute you, and I'm rooting for you this year, man. Rush, look good. Alrighty, when we come back to this awesome show, you're not going to want to go anywhere because another goalie, but this one's hurt. Being sick is for the birds. We'll be right back to Daily Dive. Don't go anywhere, I know you won't.
Don't go anywhere. Daily Dive will be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
Daily Dive is back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, guess what? We have an audio-only podcast version of this show. Go to Spotify and search Daily Dive, or click the link in our social media bios. I've been told I have a radio face anyways. Fun fact about the Spotify, by the way, I've been looking at the numbers, crunching them up, making sure the stats are looking good for us. And I found out we've got like 5 listen hours already. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I thought that was a good stat. Okay, here's the thing. Rylan Hartley's sick. And no, that is not me saying I know why he's on injured reserve. I asked. I couldn't find the answer to that. Even my sources weren't good enough. Rylan Hartley, we know, is amazing. I hope this isn't a concussion thing again. I would assume not, but man, you don't know. But here's the deal. What's going to happen with Rylan Hartley? What's going to happen with Rochester? Can anyone save them? I got you, sweetie pie. I got you. So Riley Hutchcraft, here's the thing. Riley Hutchcraft has to be getting used to doing this by now, right? And I know it sucks to say, but this guy has come into his own. I know last year, even Pat Gregoire came on this show and said, I believe it was Pat Gregoire who was like, hey, Rochester was not, or maybe Adam Levy, but one of the two said, hey, Rochester might not have been prepared for this moment with Rylan Hartley being hurt last year. This year, with very little roster turnover, they're used to it by now. Like, we know some goalies have different tendencies. I know Rylan Hartley is very athletic and likes to bounce around the cage and go crazy so he can kind of save them. Defenses sometimes can adjust to what their goalie's doing. I've never been a biggest defensive guy. I know more about offensive stuff than I do defensive stuff, but there is a way that defenses can kind of play their angles a little bit differently with a guy they know is a bigger fellow and Riley Hutchcraft. It's funny, Riley Hutchcraft once again won a Fresh Fits of the Week yesterday on the show. And Riley Hutchcraft, I'm sure he knew he was playing game one. I wonder how soon he knew that, though. Because, again, I don't like the reporting of, all week long we think Rylan Hartley and the Rochester Nighthawks are fine, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's on the injured reserve. Like, that kind of sucked. I know he was questionable, but to me, like, that didn't sound right. Like, that, I feel like if a guy's questionable, there's a chance he'll play. Injured reserve is not necessarily questionable. You're pretty much done. Like, how is he not doubtful is my question. Like, there's a chance he'll play. Lie again, please? I don't know. Side tangent, I know. But for Rochester, they had to have known something. For how long, I do not know. But before we go panic mode, remember, Rochester won their game 14-12 against Las Vegas. It's really scrolling right below me. That's awesome. That was good timing, by the way. 14-12 against Las Vegas. I know people are going to say, oh boy, there we go. Hutchie's giving up, 12 goals already. That's actually not bad, considering Las Vegas' offense might be really good this year. I think Pat Gregoire came on the show and said that Jack Hanna is going to be opened up because of Jonathan Donville being on the team. Like Donnie's a good passer. Producer Donnie, as they affectionately call him. He's a good passer, the media juggernaut. But it is interesting seeing only 12 goals for that Las Vegas team. Again, I know it sounds like a lot. But if Rochester can consistently score 12 plus, which I think is attainable, I don't know if they might have some games with 10, but I think Rochester could score 12 plus every game, or at least almost every game. If Hutchcraft, I think he can keep it under. Again, being sick is for the absolute birds. But Riley Hutchcraft is a nice little Band-Aid option, a nice little, ibuprofen. It might not last forever. Like, it might not last all day, but for 6 hours, yeah. Give me another one while you're at it. Give me 2 Riley Hutchcrafts. Dose of Riley. Double dose in Riley Hutchcraft. No, but again, I like this. I think Rochester will be better prepared for it. Again, I really wanted to see Rylan Hartley this year. I hope we can. And God, please, for the love of everything that is good, can we please be more transparent with the injury reporting? It's getting frustrating. Rylan Hartley's questionable for what? We don't know. Then he's on injured reserve. Well, how long, Rochester? How long, National Lacrosse League? These are, come on, man. I don't want to go on a tangent, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. We have a bigger issue to get to here on this show. Because I know power rankings, the NLL loves writing articles. I noticed they hate video content. They love their articles. So I'm going to challenge them with my power rankings coming up next. No disrespect to Anna Taylor or Cooper Perkins, but we're going to show them how it's done on the other side. We'll wrap it up next.
Don't go anywhere. Daily Dive will be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
What up, everybody? It's producer Joe, the baddest daddy in producing history, here to tell you all about the baddest, daddiest merch store. Go to the link tree in the bios of either our IG or Twitter, and from there you can access merch for the only Monday through Friday live lacrosse talk show on the internet. I repeat, the only Monday through Friday live lacrosse talk show on the internet. We got hoodies for when your girl comes over and wants to cuddle. Just don't let her take it when she leaves. How about a baddest daddy cap for when you lie about how much you hate Mike in this show, but you're still here? We've got beanies so you can do that in the cold too. Guys, what's going to happen when all these moms see you dropping your kid off at practice in this thing? Want to sip like a daddy and feel like a baddie? Check out that mug. 6-time NLL champ Johnny T and savior of my Buffalo sports childhood knows what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm really going to need you to start buying shit because I'm getting sick of doing Instacart. But yeah, go check it out so you can start repping and supporting the brand. Producer Daddy out.
Daily Dive is back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Host Mike is back in. Listen, I give him credit again for an awesome merch commercial. Welcome back to Daily Dive. Hope your hump day is going well. I know it's the middle of the week, but screw it. You're here. We're talking lacrosse. Reminder, when today's show is over and you're looking to get tickets for the next game, buy your tickets for less at tickets.12onsports.com. That's tickets.numbers12lettersOZ sports.com. You will not regret seeing things live like this show, even though that part's free. Knowing you got your tickets for a good price. Alrighty. I'm going to tease the snot out of you guys. We're doing power rankings today. Before I start, producer Joe, sometimes doesn't, well, actually a lot of times, does not like doing power rankings. So this year, he said, screw it, Mike. No one cares about mine, so I'm not going to do them. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then he said, unless what? Unless the viewers comment / add him on social media and say, hey, we got to see producer Joe's power rankings because, honestly, Mike sucks. So that's the caveat here. We're not engagement farming right now. Producer Joe just wants to know if anyone does care. Or if you just want to talk about my stuff. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Without further ado, I want to get into it here. I'm going to tease you guys. Here is your 13th and 14th ranked team. I've got Las Vegas, who already played a game. I think their offense looked good, but I still didn't think they were going to be that good to start the season. That's where they look right now. Number 13 is Calgary. Number 12, Halifax, who has not played a game. Vancouver, who blew a 7-1 lead to Colorado. And Rochester, who scored 14 goals, albeit against Las Vegas. Number 9, Philadelphia Wings, after blowing their own lead. Even though their offense might cook this year. And yes, they should trade either Holden Catoni or Blaze Reardon for a defensive piece. Shoot me, for my opinion. My first playoff team, the Georgia Swarm. Their benefit of not playing a game. 7th place is Colorado. They came back against Vancouver. Here it is. Here's my top 6. Number 6, the Albany Firewolves. I know Albany lost. I know I didn't do a preseason power rankings. Probably should have. But we did do our list of teams that were going to make the playoffs, which is fine. But number 6 is Albany. I think they played a pretty decent Rush team, as you'll find out. Number 5, I've got the Toronto Rock. I think the Rock are very banged up right now, and they might have to lose 5 games in a row for me to finally think they're going to plummet. Number 4, the Ottawa Black Bears. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid yet. They had a good game against a very good team who was also beaten and battered, and so I think that matters. Number 3, the Seals offense looks electric. They look like West Coast Kings. Number 2, Green Machine's team, the Rush, had the most impressive win of Week 1. And the benefit of being back-to-back champs and not playing Week 1 is, hey, number 1 spot in my opening power rankings. So number 1, Buffalo, then Rush, then Seals, Black Bears, Rock Firewolves, Mammoth, Swarm for my top 8 teams. But there you go. Who are your top 8 teams? Who are your top 6? Who are your top 5? I don't care what you do. Tell me what your power rankings are and how they compare with mine, because I think mine are the most important in the National Lacrosse League media space right now, small as it is. And again, I'll say it. I'll say it again. Can we stop with? We got to get more video content, and we got to stop. The articles are very annoying. I don't know of any other league that does that. That just keeps on pumping out articles. No one cares. Jeez. All right. Thanks for watching this awesome show. Be sure to follow us on the socials at Daily Dive LAX. We also have a Daily Dive team that you can follow on the ticker. Producers are going to be the Daily Dive team. I don't think I added that to this one, so that's a shame by me, but it's on the Tuesday graphic if that helps you. So Daily Dive team, follow us at our socials. Reminder, you're the bread, you're the butter, you're the where are you to my Hunter Smith. If you tune in for the first time, please be sure to leave a comment, and we will definitely try to show it on this show. For amazing guests like ones before, ones to come, and others, thank you for coming on this show, sharing your audience with us, giving us validity and relevance. For the baddest daddy producer in history, Producer Joe, I'm your host, as always, Mike, saying see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 12 on Sports. This has been Daily Dive.
Thanks for watching Daily Dive. See you next time.